Matthew 15:34. Kai lege autois ha Jesus, passus artus ekete, hoi de epon hepta, kai oliga ichthudia. Here Jesus speaks to his disciples, and we read, Jesus said to them. Notice how we have that narrative or historical present with the verb of speech. Not surprised by that at all. And Jesus said to them, notice that this is punctuated as a question, and this is our verb, ekete. That's a second person plural. So sort of by that ending, we know the implied subject is humes. You guys are having passus artus. How many breads? How many loaves of bread? You notice the word artos in the plural is frequently translated as loaves. Why do we do that? Because it would sound really strange to translate it as breads. So you guys are having how many loaves? How many loaves of bread do you guys have? And we've seen this many times in historical narrative. When we translate, we see how the hoi, the article, can function like the personal pronoun altoi, and the article ha can function like the personal pronoun altos. And so here we have the hoi. We read, and they, that is the disciples, said, and notice how we have these alpha endings encroaching on the second aorist. The normal ending, quote, normal ending that you memorized in beginning Greek is the on ending. So we would have expected perhaps apon, they said, but we're not surprised by this alpha ending encroaching. This is an aorist active indicative, third person plural. And they said, they replied to Jesus, seven loaves of bread, hepta. And if you were good at geometry in high school, you know about a heptagon, a seven-sided figure. Well, you were helped in figuring out that word, weren't you? Hepta, seven. And a few small fish. Now, many of you know the Greek word ichthus for fish. Less of you know the diminutive form. The diminutive form of a word is one that is expressing smallness or sometimes affection or other things depending on the context. But here, ion, that diminutive ending, ta ichthudion, small fish. This word occurs only 2 times in the New Testament, here and Mark 8:7. So they reply to Jesus again. We see 7 loaves of bread and a few small fish.